Hello everyone, it's Adam here. I am a Newcastle United season ticket holder. I've had my season ticket since 2011, so my dad got me my first ever season ticket 12 years ago now, as Alan Pardew managed to get that Newcastle side 5th in the Premier League, and what was a pretty good first season, I can't lie. I'm currently inside my hotel in Birmingham as we take on Wolves tomorrow in our first away game of 4 in the next 2 weeks. And Wolves would be my 107th away game actually attending as a Newcastle United fan. Now, the reason why I've just told you all of those facts at the start of the video there is everything has kind of been going on over the past few months. It's always sparked up on X yesterday, or Twitter, what we want to call it, yesterday. But this is something that's been kind of bubbling around in the background for a few months now. And it's this conspiracy that myself, our YouTube channels, fan media, we're getting a special treatment, free tickets from Newcastle United. We're getting in front of the queue over regular fans and you guys watching this video. Now, because of how slanderous some of the comments are towards myself and Newcastle United, I felt like I wanted to clear the air. I felt like I wanted to come out in the video, explain some of the benefits that I received over the past year or so, how that's happened. The majority of them actually don't have anything to do with Newcastle United, so I kind of wanted to explain what's happened on social media. My Bournemouth ticket, how do I already have a Bournemouth ticket when they haven't sorted out yet? So I want to tell you everything that's going on, because there's been a lot of comments made towards myself. I've got to be honest, I don't like some of them. So I'm here to kind of clear the air. I think you guys deserve an explanation. So I'm here today to tell you everything that's happened in regards to me, my personal relationship with Newcastle United, how the content creators work with Newcastle United. Do we get anything special from the club? I want to tell you everything. So first off, let's start off with the obvious point. I want to say it now, I want to state this to the camera. I have never ever received any match tickets from Newcastle United. I've never received any beneficial free tickets to the games. I've had one media pass once, which was Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup last season. We were given a media pass for the Palace game on behalf of Newcastle United as a thank you for covering the women's team. Newcastle United have decided, well, you know what? We haven't got too much media in for this game. Let's get some content creators, fan media in. This is a show and tell. You get to come and see Eddie Howe's press conference. You get to come and enjoy media day. And it was just an experience where I kind of want to say thank you to us. That is the only time Newcastle United have ever given me any form of media pass, anything in regards to me getting in St James's Park for free. I've never ever received any other match tickets or anything like that. So I want to say straight away, there has been a couple of occasions where a media company or commercial, something like that, has got in touch with me in regards to match tickets. TNT Sports is a recent example. PSG in the Champions League, I get contacted by TNT Sports. Hello Adam, we want you to do some work for us for the PSG game. In exchange, you get to go in hospitality for free. What is that, like a £300, £400 match ticket? You go in there for free, you show off your experience on behalf of TNT Sports. Obviously, I've accepted that, and that's one of the occasions where a media company has contacted me in regard to doing something for them. But it's never been a case of Newcastle United as a club, their media team, anything like that. It's never been a case of them actually giving me something. There's always been a bit of maybe TV work or something like that, but the majority of the time, that's just actual work. It's got nothing to do with me jumping in front of a queue of you guys and actually getting some of the ideas. Now, I think the reason why this has kind of popped up so much in social media, I think, is when people actually have a chance to look into my profile, I guess, on YouTube. For example, you see me, hang on, Adam's getting to go to the Amazon Prime premiere for Newcastle's brand new documentary. Adam's getting to go to the training ground in America, and he's going to fan events in America. He's getting to do that. As I just said before, he's getting hospitality for PSG, he's getting this, he's getting that. The thing is, when there's so many things popping up, people get the impression that Newcastle United is a bit sly. Newcastle United is kind of doing something to try and get me to be positive about the club, or trying to get me to do something for the club. It's always been a thing over the past few months where there's this conception now that myself, our YouTube channels, fan media, we're getting free luxuries for the club. The club behind the scenes is just doing the fans dirty and they're giving us extra benefits. It's just not true at all. I've got to say straight away, it's not true. If I want to go individually through some of the things that I've got them, the Amazon Prime premiere, I was invited in by Amazon Prime. It never got into the final cut, but I actually did record scenes with Amazon Prime in Newcastle United documentary. There was so much content, you just couldn't see it all, but I have actually recorded scenes for them. That was why I personally got invited into there. As for our stuff in America, every single fan that applied to Newcastle United's website got all the luxuries in America. You got the training session, you got the fan events. Everyone that applied on the club website got in. It was never a case where I've got there instead of someone else. It's always been a case in America for the pre-season. Everyone got involved, everyone got what they wanted if they applied to the club website. As for our stuff in regards, as I mentioned before, likes to TNT Sports, there might be times where commercial partners of Newcastle United ask me to do something for them, but it's never a case where I'm taking your guys' tickets or I'm getting extra loyalty points when I shouldn't. I've done nothing like that. I want to say that now because the amount of people yesterday who accused me of actually getting a Bournemouth ticket directly from the club, it just isn't true at all. The reason why I got a Bournemouth ticket early is because that ticket you've seen on my Twitter page yesterday is actually a hospitality ticket. I'd say when I'm recording this now, it looks like Bournemouth has dropped quite a significant amount of points. So chances are I'll have a second ticket would actually will bring my away ticket for Bournemouth and then I'll be in the away end. But personally for me, a game like Luton Town, a game like Borough, if I feel like I'll have the impression that it's not going to drop to the loyalty points I'm on, I just will buy a hospitality ticket. That's just what I do. I always go to all the games. If it's a case where I feel like I might sell out, I just buy a hospitality ticket because under the Premier League laws and stadium laws as well, away fans are allowed to buy hospitality tickets as long as you don't actively support your team during the game. But that was the main thing in regards to the Bournemouth ticket. It's stirred so much drama on Twitter. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why so many people get angry. From my perspective and my point of view, I've done nothing wrong. I've honestly done nothing. But I want to kind of make this video just to make sure everyone kind of understands from me. Again, as I mentioned a couple of times, I've never received any perks from Newcastle. In regards to the women's team is very different. I can't lie, the women's team, we definitely do get special treatment in that. Where classed as media for the women's teams, we get free tickets for the games, get interviewed with players, get to go to the training ground, whatever the club has a media day. The girls' team is different to the men's. We definitely do get special treatment over there. But in regards to the men's team, I don't get anything different from any other fan. The only time it might seem like the case is when a third-party media company gets in touch with me for work. That's it. So hopefully that's kind of cleared some things up there. The reason why I'm able to go to every single away match is because I was loyal to Newcastle before the takeover. Without trying to sound full of myself, I went to the games when Mike Ashley was still around. I built up those loyalty points over the years. This season is actually a page put on by NUFC away tickets on Twitter. Massive thanks to when I asked them to actually put together this little table here which explains the loyalty point system this season. So Newcastle have a new system in place now where people who want to sell their tickets onto someone else, or people who don't go to the away games but are looking to get loyalty point, Newcastle are banning people who do that. They don't want tickets to go out anywhere. They want to be as legit as possible. Therefore, this season it is so easy for a regular fan such as myself to be able to get away tickets. The highest loyalty point drop so far is 42 points for Dortmund in the Champions League, which means that anyone who has 43 points or more, you are guaranteed a ticket to every single game of the season so far. For me, I have more than 43 loyalty points, therefore I'm able to get to every single game. AC Milan Champions League match, first game in 20 years in the Champions League, 1 loyalty point. That is mental. That's more or less any season ticket holder. If they wanted to, they could have went to Italy to watch the Champions League match. You've never seen anything like that before. It's a lot easier this season to get tickets. Therefore, for someone such as myself, I'm in the away game every single match because it's so easy to get tickets. I can just do it now. Which is, I guess, the big explanation this season compared to last season where Newcastle didn't have any security in the place, so everyone could just buy tickets for themselves. It was never a system where, for people who don't have loyalty points or people who can't get the away games, there was no way a regular fan could go unless you built up the points all those years ago. So Newcastle have a new ballot system in place in the away games. They have the actual security, and now so the points drop naturally. It is so easy for anyone to build up points now. It's just a case where Newcastle will change things up, and whether you guys agree with it or not, it has benefited someone such as me, which is why I'm talking about it now. So hopefully that's kind of clear things up in regards to the away tickets. I never felt like I needed to make a video like this again. I don't really understand it. I just think going forward, I want to try and clarify some things, want to explain my point of view on things, and just make sure you guys watching are a bit clued up. I think with YouTube as well, it's hard to remember. I don't want to try and sound like a bit of a dick, but some of you guys just don't understand media. There's a lot of different things that go into it. As a YouTuber, I'm a freelancer. You could argue I'm obviously someone that's self-employed. So companies will contact me if they want me to do something for them. Some of those companies work for Newcastle United. Some of those companies are a part of corporate at Newcastle United. So therefore, there are little perks sometimes. But it's never ever Newcastle United as a club. And again, I've never received any match tickets. This is something I don't do. So I want to let you know about that now. Hopefully that's cleared up everything there. apologies if I come across bad at any point. Apologies if I come across in a way where I seem to be a bit braggy, anything like that. It's never a case I want to do. For me as a content creator, I have to promote stuff. So on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, when I get invited to do something, you'll see it on there, because for me, in a business sense, I've got to promote it to try and push out there. So again, apologies if it comes across as me kind of shoving stuff in your face. It's never like that at all. I'll never do such a thing. So it's just a chance for me now to explain everything. I've got tickets sorted for the next 4 games in 2 weeks, all the away matches. All 3 of them so far are my actual away tickets. The Bournemouth ones are hospitality. If it drops my points, which it looks like it's definitely going to do, then at that point I will buy my own away ticket. But that's it. That's literally it. I don't know why I had to do such a thing there. But yeah, hopefully that's cleared things up. I had a lot of people accusing me of, I guess, cheating the system on social media, and Newcastle United themselves kind of behind the scenes giving me stuff. I can only speak for myself as well. I will say I can't speak for any other content creators or fan media. Just my own personal relationship and experience in Newcastle. They treat me fairly, they honestly do. They don't treat me any different than anyone else. They're always there if I need to ask them something, if I need something from them, but it's never a case where they're giving me stuff. It's just, I've got a relationship with them that's good. I don't get any special treatment, any benefits. Newcastle, to be fair, are very fair towards me, I will say now. So I want to kind of just put it across there. Hopefully you took something away from the video. Apologies that I've kind of spent 12 minutes just banging on about a Bournemouth ticket. I mean, that's what it's about, a Bournemouth ticket. But honestly, over the past 3 months or so, it's just been going on in the background. It's starting to spike up, just this conspiracy going around that myself and our YouTubers are getting special benefits from Newcastle United. It's just not true at all. So I thought I'd explain it now, put it across to you guys. Hopefully you've got something away from that. But appreciate you watching. Of course, we'll have the away day vlog on the channel tomorrow from the Wolves match, and we're back with the overnight stay vlogs from Manchester. I'm going down on the Monday, so I'm barely back home. Appreciate you watching though. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you all in the next one.